Covering news that matters. Fox 23 News at 5 starts right now.
2 native tribes in Oklahoma are responding to a federal opinion that affects the jurisdiction of their territory, which is a large part of northeastern Oklahoma. Glad you're with us at 5. I'm Shay Rossi.
And I'm Rick Marinon. The Cherokee Nation and the United Ketua Band both reside on the same reservation. And in one of its final opinions, the Biden U.S. Department of Interior has determined Cherokee land is Ketua land.
Fox 23's Devin Lyon joins us live in Tahlequah after hearing from both tribes. And Devin, they have different opinions on what this federal opinion means.
That's exactly right, guys. And the disagreement on jurisdiction has been going on for literally decades. The Ketua Band, who I spoke to in their buildings right behind me, are calling this a win for their tribal sovereignty and recognition. Meanwhile, the Cherokee Nation, who I spoke to just a couple blocks down that way, are saying the exact opposite, calling this a generational setback for their tribe.
It's something we've been waiting on for a long time.
This 11th hour opinion from the Biden administration is deeply flawed.
One of the last formal opinions from the Biden administration impacts tribal jurisdiction in the Cherokee Reservation. The United Ketua Band of Cherokees and the Cherokee Nation share the same northeastern Oklahoma territory. However, the disagreement over who has jurisdiction where goes back decades.
It mischaracterizes the history of the Cherokee Nation. It mischaracterizes federal law and tribal law. Disappointed that this opinion did come out, and we're evaluating our next steps.
This issue has been longstanding for decades. Since the McGirt ruling came down and we no longer live in a checkerboard jurisdiction, we live in a reservation. This became a very prominent issue for us, and so for the last 2 years, the question was who has jurisdiction over the Cherokee Reservation.
The U.S. Department of Interior released a more than 50-page formal opinion, setting the standard for how the land is recognized on a federal level. It begins with, quote, the United Ketua Band of Cherokee Indians in Oklahoma is a federally recognized Indian tribe of Cherokee people with headquarters on the Cherokee Reservation. It ends with, the Cherokee Reservation is UKB's reservation, end quote. For the UKB, they say it reaffirms their tribal recognition and what their history has proven.
This opens up a lot of doors for collaboration. We've been saying for decades that we have equal jurisdiction to the Cherokee Nation of Oklahoma. It's better for all people living in the reservation because that's added security, added public safety, added everything that will come into our tribal communities.
The Cherokee Nation disagrees. They say the opinion does not correlate to what their history has proven. They hope the new Trump administration can reverse this opinion.
Of course there's a chance it could be reversed. When you have an outgoing administration, you tend to have positions taken, in this case by a singular lawyer in the Department of Interior, that come out in haste, and that's what we had here. And so, yeah, I think it's very likely that this opinion will be reversed.
This opinion does allow UKB tribal police to operate within the Cherokee Reservation legally. That ends the debate we first brought you last year. Live in Tahlequah, covering news that matters. Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
We have that full 52-page opinion inside this story on fox23.com if you want to read it for yourself.